Hey guys, Matt here. Welcome back to this week's portfolio update. I like to show my portfolio once a week, as I believe that sets me apart from other stock YouTubers out there, and that I show my receipts. And I mean, what can I say? Like, this week has been absolutely terrible. We are down to greater than a 10% loss, so almost 7,500 in the red. We are down to $61,280.64. Yeah, not too good. And this was I guess you can call it a bounce back somewhat, but we had a very rough week. We got ARC back below the 40s, so back into the 30s. Palantir's been inching its way back up. Gevo, oh my gosh, it just seems like no matter what happens in the market, ever since that 33% sell-off, it's just been 52-week low after 52-week low after 52-week low. And honestly, given the way this is fallen and given what's happening, we're going to talk about that in a second. Like, Gevo can just keep falling in the short term. Gevo right now is about 22% shorted, and honestly, from a short-term basis, I can't blame anyone who shorts Gevo right now. I mean, Gevo is, they call themselves a pre-revenue company. I call them an in-between revenue company, and they will be trading at the whim of the market. And right now, if we look at the market as a whole, at least today, Dow roughly flat, S&P 500 roughly flat, Nasdaq is doing pretty well today, Russell not too shabby today. Crude oil, I read today that the U.S. started importing more oil into the country, and I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's the bubble finally starting to pop or what, but crude oil is down 6.5% today. And not only that, but ExxonMobil is down a lot today. BP stock is down a lot today. Heck, if you look at the five-day, BP is down 11.7%. The 5-day on ExxonMobil, 11.69%. So I don't know if this is finally the other side of the bubble or not, but yeah, oil is not looking too hot. Now, keep in mind, although we know that Gevo has very little to do with oil, like traditional crude oil, as a matter of fact, Gevo's company is looking to compete with oil, it is still in the oil, gas, and consumable fuels industry. And so when a bad day hits oil stocks, I mean, Gevo is going to follow suit. That's just the way it goes. And as much as I love Gevo, the company hasn't really done... Now, it's done a lot as far as milestones and getting up to the point where it's going to win, but Gevo hasn't won yet. It hasn't won anything yet. Now, we know that things are going pretty well as far as the RNG pipeline, now that it's online, and that's actually producing RNG, and that Gevo has a customer, and that customer being BP. But, I mean, until Gevo actually posts the numbers in an earnings report, institutions don't care. They don't care about their promise. They just care whether Gevo can deliver or not. And so, in the short term, like, Gevo is just going to continue to get devastated. So, what am I doing with Gevo right now, and how am I investing in my portfolio? So, for starters, I like to point out the fact that I don't have a lot of cash left over. So, my overall strategy as far as this portfolio is that I deposit $1,500 every single month, and then from that, I dispense that $1,500 as I see fit into stocks. And I've been spending a lot of money into these stocks ever since I guess the market started dropping like a year and a half ago. And I've been buying the dip for that entire time. And I'm still going to continue to do so. I don't like to do the whole... I know there has been a lot of... I've gotten a lot of advice in the comments on rotating out of tech stocks and into oil stocks and stuff like that and following the trends. But I don't like doing that. I prefer I like the idea of buying companies that I enjoy, and then having my success be tied to that company's success over the long term. So I'm not really into the whole short-term, mid-term trading type deal. And even if I did, even if I was, I wouldn't buy, like, oil companies are just not my thing. I prefer investing in renewable energy. That's just what I'm interested in. So as far as what I'm doing, I had bought some Gevo a week and a half ago, but I'm not buying Gevo now. I think I've gotten to Gevo to a point where I'm good. I'm happy with what I have, and I think I'm going to hold that for a while. Right now, I've been focusing most of my money on Meta. So I bought some Gevo on the 6th, But ever since then, I've been pouring money into Meta. That's because as much as I love Gevo, I need to focus the little cash I have on companies that actually produce cash flow. And right now, Meta is just right place, right time, right price. Like, I'd be a fool not to keep investing in a Meta. But anyways, take care, have a great day, and eat your vegetables.